What if our point of view never changed? Please take a journey with me to discover how and why embracing ICT within an early childhood curriculum will benefit children's learning. ICT has become a general purpose technology, one that, like the railroad and electric power in their eras, is indispensable to our daily lives. Computers, smartphones and the internet all play integral roles in many aspects of our lives. This includes our education, our work, social and civic participation. Learners have always browsed information to gain new knowledge. How we obtain new knowledge has significantly changed. As a society, we are often subjected to negativity about advances in technology. This is not new. In fact, in 500 BC, the schema of writing caused Socrates and Plato to believe that it destroyed memory and weakened the mind, relieving it of work that made it strong. The progression of our technological world has encouraged us to be more inquisitive and explorers of new learning. Has ICT been a positive introduction? Piaget noted schema as the basic building blocks of intelligent behaviour, a way of organising knowledge. The ability to use ICT effectively for education and future work purposes requires technology literacy. Let us explore how and why ICT education is something that needs to be integrated into our learning curriculum. The nature of ICT has significantly changed the face of education over the last few decades. It is our ambition to create a more exciting, rewarding and successful experience for learners in order for children to maximise their full potential. How can we achieve this? And why do we need to rely on ICT? We are consumed by technology on a daily basis. As educators, it is necessary to provide tools and embed ICT practices to our children in order for our children to be offered a rich repertoire of education across all quality learning areas. Offering ICT to our young children provides a stepping stone in fulfilment of competency in a fast-paced technical world. The content to which we expose our children to in early childhood settings requires educators to be conscious of the kinds of learning interactions utilised in the use of the context of ICT. There have been many studies produced that have explored how the use of ICTs can in fact enhance a learning environment. This again relies heavily on the choices educators make and the tools they select. Educators need to be mindful of when and how to incorporate ICT into children's learning curriculums, enabling an ICT-enriched environment. When educators directly support and scaffold the use of ICT, it enables the ability to educate the appropriate use of ICT. The ability for educators to document and assess children's learning and activities, using ICT to reflect on children's and educators' interactions, using ICT to build curricula derived from children's interests. ICT also provides the ability to strengthen and support family involvement with young children's learning. From the earliest of years, children are finding out and identifying the uses of technology in their everyday lives. We allow our children access to technology through computers, iPads and program toys, all to support their learning. Children need the opportunity to explore and play with computers, just as they need to be introduced and explore other forms of ICT, such as iPods and CD players. Engaging in this play sets the foundation for further structured uses of applications. This requires ICT to be a part of our early childhood curriculum. The introduction to ICTs in the early childhood settings can be simplified by introducing pretend mobile phones in play, incorporating role play. This will occur very naturally, and imaginative play is extremely beneficial. When the use of ICTs are integrated with other activities as tools, such as role play, modelling or painting, children will benefit from greater movement and exercise away from the computer. For effective ICT curriculum to occur, educators should consider following 7 general principles. 1. Ensure the educational purpose. This could be engagement in computer applications that explore mathematical or literacy concepts. Understanding and experiencing ICTs should not only be enjoyable, but incorporating an educational element also. 2. Encourage collaboration. According to Bruce 2001, being involved collaboratively in play is just as important as engagement independently when involved with computer use. Light and Butterworth acknowledge that activities that require joint attention and require children to share provide better cognitive challenge. Collaborative engagement is also important for providing opportunities for cognitive conflict resolution, states Joyce in 1984, and solving problems together, according to Foreman 1989. Children may collaborate by taking turns, investigate, and explore the world of play. 3. Integrate with other aspects of curriculum. Educators should incorporate other play and project work whilst working together, making the curriculum relevant to children. Involving children into the real world of ICTs, such as everyday artefacts, can be used as tools to solve real problems. Computer applications provide a means by which children can engage and interact with a much wider range of virtual and audio artefacts and environments. 4. Ensure the child is in control. Applications of ICT should primarily be controlled by the child. We should avoid controlling the child's interaction through programs, learning, or other behavioural devices. Programs should be challenging to the children but allow the children to achieve success. Choose applications that are transparent. Number 5. ICT's functions should be clearly defined and intuitive, allowing children to take photos and develop skills such as drag and drop functions. All of these applications require practice and time to allow children to become competent. 6. Avoid applications containing violence or stereotyping. Computers can empower all young children to be more independent. Research indicates that equality issues are key. 7. Be aware of health and safety issues. It is advisable that typical use of any computer application by a child should be comparatively short. Recommended time is no more than 10 to 20 minutes for a child aged 3 to 5. These principles working into conjunction with families will enable growth and healthy competence for our children. Research suggests that home and school communication leads to better understanding and more positive attitudes for educators, parents, and each other's roles. Children have shown in studies to achieve more academically when parents, teachers, and children all work collaboratively together towards the same goals. Parent involvement is therefore necessary across all curricular areas, including ICT. This presentation was to insight to parents regarding the benefits of ICT from an educational element. ICT is a big component of our children's futures. Educating our children in the early years to develop positive strategies will enrich and enhance learning, focusing on a superior education generation in the future. Thank you.